Very good evening, everybody. This is Rahul, and I'm here to talk about, in addition to this, as I talked about the definition of teamwork and some of the qualities as well. But there are some important traits that we need to have for being a team leader, and I would be talking about one by one. So, first would be motivating your team members. How do you motivate your team members if you are not having the motivating quality? If you're not being firelighter, that means you're not having the team leader and you're not having the quality of a team leader. If you motivate your members, your team members, that means you're having the motivating traits and quality, then you pass it. And second would be managing time and energizing your team member. How you manage time and how you energize your team member in order to complete the task that has given from the officials. So if you are managing good time, if you are making plans and then executions, implementations, you interact with each of the persons who are in your team, then it becomes very easy to complete the task within given time period. How you energize, how you motivate your team members, how you give atmosphere, energetic. So that plays very important role, energizing your team member and motivating them and managing time. And then third would be how you build atmosphere and ambience to work harder to complete the task within time period with the help of energy as well as excitement, enthusiasm and all. So it depends on a team leader. How does he build an atmosphere and oblige all the team members to complete the task with the same excitement, energy and enthusiasm? So it totally depends on team leader. If he or she is unable to build the atmosphere of completing tasks within time period, that means he is not having a trait of being a good team leader. And the next would be, I would be coming on motivate. How you understand each of the members who are in your team. How you communicate with each of the persons who is in your team. If you are able to understand the problem and the thought process that employed and that the person who is in your team is having, that means you are having good trait to be a team leader. If you are unable to understand, if you are unable to build a professional relationship with the member who is in your team, that means you're not having a good trait of being a good team leader. So there are some important traits that I talked about just little before. If these quality, if a team leader has, that means that he or she can become a team leader. Otherwise he or she doesn't deserve to say them to himself or herself to be team leader. I hope you understand this. You must have gone through the experience of being in a team where your team leader must have understood you, must have must have been a transparent as in front of you before all the team members. But you must have an experience of a team leader like in a negative way, that he or she must have not inspired you and motivated you. So it happens sometimes. There are some examples that I talked about. You must have seen, you must have experienced that sometimes it happens that we do not get as expected team leader that we expect to be helpful, to be motivated, to be a firelighter, to be understandable, to be understood. So it happens. I hope everybody understands it. So thank you so much, everybody. I hope everybody gets it. The difference between having good traits to be a team leader. Thank you so much. I will be coming back with the next content. I hope you like it. Thank you so much.